Right, welcome back again. Now, as you can probably see, we've got the Sea Hurricane together and I'm quite happy with her, apart from the little seam there. I did a test fit before we built her. Oh, sorry, before then. I didn't put the video camera on because I was just test fitting and messing around. But she absolutely fell together, and it seemed daft to stop what I was doing and put the camera on. So we're nearly ready to get some surface primer on her. Just going to take out a few of the glue marks that are there, and we're going to come in with the primer. Now, I've used the closed gear doors as a mask, so they're on. I haven't, might have to repaint that in there, but apart from that, everything everything went together lovely. I was warned about certain fit areas, but never had any issues. She went together like a dream, to be honest. I've cut the canopy back so I can use that as a mask. I've got another canopy obviously for sitting back, which is here, and that will fit on there eventually like that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get some primer onto these parts and everything that needs to be primed. So we're going to come in with our grey micro primer and filler to begin with, which is ALK 302, and I'm going to use my TR1 because it's got a little bit bigger needle and it's dirty. There you go. Let's give it a quick blow for it. Doesn't matter too much because we're only going to use primer. So we'll put some primer in the cup, a bit too much possibly. We're going to start, get the primer through, and then lay it down. Working very close as you can. Doing it this way, you tend not to get too much of a sandblast effect. The pressure is 8 to 10 psi as I normally have. So all I'm doing is just laying the primer on, letting the primer do the work, not laying it too thick. Just getting the colour on there so we can see where we've been and if there's any issues anywhere. At the top, it's gone across a little bit, push that in, and straight away I can see some issues that I'm not happy with. But we'll prime the whole area first, the whole aircraft first. Back is nice and I'm happy with that. So let's say we just lay the primer down. I'm not being over fussy on this part. It's probably looking a bit smoky. It's that side. And we come to the side. And we're going to lay it down again, as we did, right along the wing edges. bringing it back. So you're not forcing, you're not spending too much time near the fuselage, which causes the air to rotate, and that's what can cause your grainy effect. So that's nice. Again, on our top. And we'll see, we've put it all around. So we're just doing what we can just to clean everything, get it all nice. Put some primer down. Back on the other side. Making sure our primer's gone in everywhere. Right. So now that dries up that quick, we can just turn it over and spray our bottom area. Again, we're looking for any issues we've got on the model for painting anything, sorry, for gaps, any issues that might show up, anything that might cause the top paintwork to look a bit iffy. So far we've only got the issue with the top. Oh, there we go, a finger mark, so we'll rub that out in a minute. Right down the wings and the edge, so make sure we get it properly. And wrap it up. So this is just purely, I like to use primer. Another gap there we can deal with wherever I can. And this is just purely to give it something for the top coat to bite to. Oops. Now, you see what I've done there? I knew I had too much of that in there. And just wipe it away. Spray it over. Lovely. And then we'll come back and we'll sand out what we need to sand out in another few minutes. So we've got that done. Right, so we'll leave that just to dry for a few seconds. We'll prime up whatever else we need on this part. Not much to actually do, but hey ho. That bit. Right, now we can stand our airbrush away for a moment. Get a sanding sponge, wherever it is. There it is. And now we're going to sand down the areas we know where there's problems. Doesn't need too much work, thank goodness. Just to take off little edges that are there where we had our little issue. Getting that out. I think we'll come in with a little bit of a heavier sponge on that, just to take the problem away. That's a lot better. And we come in with our softer sponge just to finish that bit off. Now we've got a problem on the front here with a seam, so we'll just take that out all the way down, being gentle because we don't want to knock anything away if we can help it. So that should get rid of that, and take out the scratches if there is any, which is nice. And just that little bit, I'm still not quite happy with it. Give it a few seconds. It's your best bet. Clean it up. Don't lose the detail that way. And now we're very happy, hopefully. Blow the dust away. And then we can spray in that area again, and of course on the intake, which looks a lot better now. That's good, that's all good. Just dry that off a bit. Lovely job. Now our nose, let's see if that looks a bit better. Yeah, that's nice now. So we'll let that go all the way up. Lovely. So there's no seam at all on that front nose now. So that is basically our priming done for what we need. Clean this airbrush up. Sorry if I'm just chortling, but I'm just going to clean this brush up, as somehow I left black in it last time, so just going to make sure she's clean this time. Blow that through. So fresh in. What we're going to do, just clean it up. Sorry for the delay and the boredom, but I literally just want to give that a good clean through. Right, that's nice. Yep, she's blowing clear now. So quick wipe round the bowl. That can go back. And then we move on to our other Iwata. Straight in. Blow that out. It's got some in it. We're going to look for our black, wherever it is. I have got some here somewhere. Oh, here we go. That's black. Give it a good shake. All round. Hopefully that ain't in the way of the camera. Right, so we're now panel lines. Lid on after what happened last time. Making sure we've got a nice thin line, which we have. And we're back. So we're going to start with one of my sponges. There it is. Always handy to have, just to angle things so it makes it easier to spray. So we're going to go straight into the panel lines. Bone of contention, but hey ho. I like to do. It also gives you a lot of good practice to using your airbrush. That's why I like them. So we're just literally drawing the lines on. So what I'm going to do now, I've got to turn the camera off, and I'm going to panel line the whole of the airframe. But it takes time. So let's do this wing. Each side of the strengthening beam goes across, up from the front, across, along, just like so. Right. Now, where the guns are, we want to start to add a little bit of an area for the guns to be weathered in. Right, so as I said, I'm going to turn the camera off, get this done, and come back when we're ready to put some top coat on. Right, so we've done all our post shading. Seems a bit darker for some reason, don't know why. Oh, don't know why I switched that off, sorry. Alright, so we've done my post shading and we're now ready to put some proper paint down. So airbrush at the ready. We're coming in the beginning with some Sky Type S, which basically is duck egg green. There's big conjecture about this colour that was being used at the time, but it's calling out for it on the instructions, so we're going to use it. When I can get the lid off, haven't been used for a while, I haven't done anything early war for a while now. God, I can't get the lid off. That's better. Someone's got to ask Lynn to open it for me. So, paint in, lid on, just in case after what happened earlier. Try our flow, which is good, and all we're going to do, you can see here, yep, is literally lay our colour on. Time is just after 6 on Sunday, so I'm not going to get this finished as I hoped, but we're going to have a right good go at getting it to as far as possible. I've got a couple of hours and then I'll have to leave it, but I just want to get as much done as possible. Hopefully get the paintwork done at least and get a gloss coat on her ready for decals. So we're just gradually building up the colour, 8 to 10 psi through the airbrush, close I can't even smell the paint. So hopefully we're doing alright. And I'm not pushing too much down at one hit. I want it to look weathered. It was a seaplane after all. So this is the first part of the weathering on it. I'm going to bring it back. As you can see, the paint is flowing nicely, even at such a low air pressure. Fill it up a little bit, because obviously on the underneath you won't get the bleaching from the sun, so we have to use the post shading to do it. It's better. Somehow that's crept back, but the white tack has somehow got onto it. As you can see, I'm just going as I can. I'm going to build it all up. Make sure we got the edges and everything that we need to do to her. Not just that, if you do a low air pressure you can get closer, and provided you don't spray too heavy you won't get the grainy effect we've talked about earlier. This will be nice and smooth, ready for the gloss coat to go on. So that's relatively good. We'll look at how we're going to do this. So it's going to come round. We're going to use that line there as our line. Tighten her up.
And it's all over the floor.
Right. How did you get that?
Well, I was trying to read it.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then it tacked it. I just ripped the page off and then ripped another off.
Dudley's been at the newspaper. So all we're doing, we're just getting this effect across. Excuse me. Come up the front so that we can get it right the way along the front wings. Like that. No problem. Looking good. Right, so we've got to come all the way there on this bit. On the other side. Getting that all in and sprayed in. Getting the paint on it where it's exactly where you want it, not anywhere else. As you'll see, the panel lines will dry back and become more obvious. So what we're doing, we keep going back and spraying them over. Down the tail planes, exactly the same. right up to the edges. Badly. Dudley dog is about hurting something. So we'll go right the way over the tailplanes and the ailerons. So the paint is all down. So that's all the grey, sorry, the sky, apart from all the bits to do with the spinner. So we'll spray them down. Again, I don't want that too heavy. It's nice. This piece. I know the spinner ring is missing. Not really worried about that. And we have our wheel spats to do, just like that.